What's his name?
Paul?
So
Vulthrun?
yeah, I was going to say the first thing I plan
Vulthrun,
to do is go speak to Vulthrun and see what he knows.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe he might know who this Calarel is.
You think it's too late to show our faces at his tower?
I'm sure you'll probably run into Paul or Douven. I'm sure they will be there, and I will send a word over there. I will see if Vulthrun will give you an audience. Usually he doesn't take visitors.
Especially
what about the spy in the note? Any thoughts on that?
Any thoughts on what?
The spy in the note. It says clearly you have a spy running around town that's let people know where we're going and stuff.
That's the information that I'm going to have to find out from our friend Irontooth here.
Is there any recent residents in this area? It's quite possible that they may just moved in and have been spying on you fairly recently.
We don't have really many new residents per se, but we have had several smaller groups, much like yourselves, passing through, say, the last month or so. So, I mean, it could have been
any people from this group you've seen regularly?
From you folks?
Other than us.
Are any of the spy? He kind of... Well, he puts his hand under his chin and scratches his beard a little bit. I can't think of anyone that I would consider actually trying to pinpoint this on. This is all news to me. This Calarel, I've never heard of this. But I have heard of the Orcus portal, and I do know that it is somewhere in the keep on the Shadowfell. I know it is somewhere there. Now, Vulthrun, I'm sure he can probably tell you much more and give you more details of the story. He's been around. I mean, he hasn't been around, you know, the hundreds of years since the keep was erected, but he has been around quite a while. And most of the records for Winterhaven are stored in the tower. So I'm sure he can probably shed some more light on the subject.
Thank you for your time, my lord.
Thank you for making my coin purse lighter again, Mr. Dwarf.
Well, we will try to find some information and maybe even go up there and look at it. And whatever we find out, we'll let you know.
Okay. Anywhere else you guys want to stop in Winterhaven since you were just getting back?
I'm gonna tell the group I'm gonna go back to inn right now. I'm not gonna go to Vulthrun's yet because he seems to get word to him. I think I'll probably go first thing in the morning, and then see if I can speak to him then.
Okay.
I'll go make sure I got.
I believe we should do something with this mirror as well tomorrow.
Probably.
Any idea, Lord, where we could sell this?
I think we might need to keep that because it might be magic, correct?
No, it was not magical.
Well, we
It
can
was just made out of platinum.
we can use it to make fires on the outdoors. We can look around corners, see if there's something around. You know, we can be sneaky.
We can buy a cheap mirror to do that.
He got a point. He got a point.
He does tell you that Bearwin over at Bearwin's Grand Shop, he does take interest on special items like that. So you could probably sell it for him, sell it to him, or maybe trade or barter. You know, he does claim that he has traveled the world and he has lots of wondrous items, but I have failed. He kind of chuckles and he says, "I have yet to see any of them, though."
Come to come to think of it, I think I'll pick up a mirror, a hand mirror, and I can use that. You go ahead and get rid of that. I'll get my own.
I mean, you could always use it to groom your beard.
Well, I just want to look at my pretty face.
You are the prettiest of us all.
Well, thank you.
So, who's got the dwarf armor?
I do.
Okay, because
I've already added it to my sheet.
Okay, did you add the armor class and everything?
Yes.
What do you got, like 35 armor class now, level 2?
19. Same as Gimli now.
Alright, gotcha. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and archive this. Orange, I went ahead and I updated your character sheet with the amulet, and I added the link in there for you, and I added the +1 to your reflex, your will, and your fortitude for you. So.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yep, no problem.
Alright, so I'm going to go back to the inn.
Okay, so you head on over to the inn. You head on over to Wafton's.
I'm going to the store and then go to the inn.
Savannah greets you.
Yeah, I also make my way to
Hello,
the inn too.
Savannah. Looking for some dinner for tonight. You got anything still on the fire?
I'm sure we could probably wrestle you guys up something.
Ooh, that southern twang.
Does she wink at Gimli?
She does not. Well, no, her husband's around, so no, she doesn't. She doesn't wink at Gimli.
And I'm not there because I'm at the store.
You're going over the bare ones, aren't you?
Going to fill up my rations and get a mirror.
All right. Go ahead and pay vendor price for your mirror there again. So, she takes you out into the dining area, and Rofton's is pretty busy tonight. Lots of folks from the small town around there eating tonight. Word got out. She says, word got out. We have our Winterhaven Coney Rabbit stew tonight. Our world famous. It's the best stew in the Nentervale. And she brings you guys out some wooden bowls and plops them down on the table and has this steaming kettle that she's pushing around on a cart and slops you guys a big spoonful. It actually smells pretty good.
What's in it?
Carrots and onions, some field onions, some coney rabbit, and other secret ingredients that I can't tell you.
It's gonna feed us kobold.
No, Dave, don't.
Tastes like
don't do
chicken.
that. No.
Tastes like chicken. I don't know. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't. So there's lots of people in the inn tonight.
I ask Savannah, have you over the past few days seen any people regularly that you normally don't?
Actually, there's been an elf showing up here the last couple nights. The elf was not here tonight, but the elf said they were passing through. Really not too talkative. Not a talkative person.
Is old Elias there?
Are you talking about
the farmer?
Elian? Oh yeah, he's like getting sloshed again. Of course he is. Oh, Elian's there.
I walk over and give him a little slap on the back and say, "Well, thank you for the information. We've cleared the danger out of that area."
Ah, good. I can expand my farming. Oh, how many of those kobolds did you kill? I saw a bunch when I was there looking at the land.
I'm coming through the door and I say 39.
Boy, you got good hearing all the way outside of the tavern, Gim. You got great hearing.
I'm coming through the door.
Comes through. 39 kobolds!
He just yells 39 kobolds out of nowhere. I love it. So he goes back to, he says, well, it was great. It was great to see you again. Thanks for helping me out there. See you, man.
Is it just me, or does he owe us money because we helped him out?
Money? What do I owe you money for?
I was just thinking, because you know, if it wasn't for us clearing out the land, you know, you can at least buy us dinner or drinks for the night.
Well, they're already on the town already. Padraig said that Padraig had already told you guys that he was taking care of it. Love how everybody pays attention. Leopold was like, oh. So what else are you doing inside the inn?
I'm gonna stand up on a chair and kind of yell to the crowd. Good town of Winterhaven. Tonight's the night for celebration. The kobolds that have been bothering you for so long, they've been taken care of. You no longer have to worry about will your caravans make it or will your homes be ransacked. They're all dead now.
Hip hip hooray!
And then I tell Savannah, I want to buy a round of drinks for everyone.
Ooh, big spender. Now you really got the tavern in a frenzy. Boy, they're all running up to the bar.
Make mine dwarven ale.
Even old Ellie, he tries to get up and staggers a little bit, and then he falls back down in his chair.
I'll toss her 5 gold and hopefully that should cover it.
Oh, that'll be fine, honey. So, as everybody is...
Can I get something to eat?
Absolutely. You can have some of our stew tonight. You can have anything you want, Mr. Dwarf.
Excellent.
She throws you down a bowl and gets you a nice big heap and helping. In fact, she gives you 2 bowls.
Thank you, ma'am.
Everybody give me a perception check. Tired. Sundays I'm always really tired. I think it's because I've been going like all week, and then Sunday I get just tired. Who says there's no RP in 4E? Who says that?
Natural 20.
Boy, I guess you guys are rolling good tonight. So, Leopold, Ren, Gim, pretty much everyone. You guys all notice that as everyone is making a beeline to the bar. Well, you know, to the counter. And man, you should see old Sylvana's eyes. Her eyes are, her and her husband up there are just throwing drinks everywhere. Well, you notice there's one person that's not going to the bar, and it is an elderly gentleman in a robe, smoking a long corncob pipe, sitting off towards one side of the tavern. Well, the inn inside Rofton's. You think it might be Vulthrun.
I'm gonna walk up to say,
Ren said Gandalf, question mark?
I'll walk up and say, so why don't you want a drink, sir?
Because I've already got one. And why are you buying everyone drinks in the house? You are the slayers of kobolds?
Oh, something like that. We just had a little bit of luck in the kobold killing department.
Sounds like they must have been rich kobolds for you to be throwing your money around like that.
Well, we were working for the Lord here, and we collect a little bit of our payday.
Hmm. That's nice
So
of you.
I'm gonna introduce myself and say, I'm
They all passed
Peter
out, PMAS, at the same
of
time.
this group.
It was funny.
Who may you be?
My name is Vulthrun. I live in the
Oh.
tower.
I was gonna come try to see you tomorrow. We got some stuff we need to discuss with you.
Parlay told me you've stopped by several times as I was working on projects.
Yeah, I had a little totem on it. Wanted to show you that we picked up off of these kobolds, and we, after talking to Lord Padrain, we need to discuss some things with you about
Can I see it?
the keep. Sure, I pull out that totem that we found on the first ambush and show it to him, and I also show him the black one that we got on the second one that has the symbol on the bottom of it.
It's one of Orcus, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, the Orcus one, and there was also found a totem on the first ambush too, like a dragon or something.
He looks at that and he puts his hand on it. He just takes a look at it. His eyes kind of he closes them rather slowly, and he does like a sigh. He puts it on the table and he slides it over to you, and he tells you, please do not show that around here. The people do not need to be scared. They're already on edge because of the kobolds. Word of this Orcus would probably throw the town in a frenzy. And this is something that I do not wish to discuss here. So, I have something for you. I can help you if you're up to it. One of my apprentices I have not seen for a couple days. His name is Douven. He's a good young lad. He has this ambition of looking for old ancient burial grounds, and he loves to look for trinkets. He loves to look for buried treasure. Well, unfortunately, a couple days ago he left for an old supposed, and he's crunching his fingers down, an old supposed dragon den, and he set out with a bunch of equipment and a couple of his friends, and they were going to excavate a dig site. Because he wanted to take some time off. His apprenticeship with me has been rather delightful. He's done a good job, so I've given him a few days. Well, he has not checked in. So I would like for you to go and actually find him for me. I don't leave my towers too much. Obviously, you can tell that. So I'll tell you what. If you help me, I will help you. Go find Douven. Hopefully he's okay. I'm sure he is. He can take care of himself. And I will help you. I will tell you.
Fair enough.
I will tell you what you need to know about this Orcus. And he says it pretty softly. And that's the last that I want to speak of that here in the tavern. The people don't need to hear that.
HUVI.
There's
one
a
last
reason
question for you.
why they don't go to the keep.
Where is this dragon den located?
And he points it out on the map.
HUVIN.
Douven. Coffee Junkie, thank you very much, Coffee Junkie, for the follow. Great name, Coffee Junkie.
Okay, so
this is basically where the site is. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. Right there.
I have to follow the road south. basically.
Garrelest, also thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna go. Say, I'll be in touch with you soon, Vulthrun, to let you know what happened. And then I go over to the rest of my group, and the rest of the group say, the old man over there is Vulthrun, and just had a little conversation with him. He knows about the threat that we talked about with Lord Padrain. But before he
keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Too many people around.
That's why I'm talking and kind of before he lets us know anything. He wants a little help from us with one of his apprentices. He has an apprentice that went out to do some treasure hunting and hasn't showed back up. He says if we find this guy, he will give us information that we need. He showed me on the map where this is at. So it doesn't look that too far away. In fact, it looks almost like it's just a couple, maybe an hour or two away from where we were at earlier today.
Yeah, it's not too far away from the barrel side.
So then I'm going to walk over to the farmer and say, so do you know anything about a dragon den, or was there a dragon
Dragons?
a dead dragon near where you farm?
Dragons are. Oh, there's no dragons around here. Are you crazy?
Think there were.
Dragons don't exist.
How about any dead ones where one might have died?
You kill some kobolds and you think you're gonna kill a dragon. Good one, kiddo. Thanks for the beers.
You're very welcome.
Dragons don't exist. Oh my god.
Has the bar cleared?
Yeah, it's been probably 15-20 minutes. Everybody's gotten their free round by now.
I'm keeping my voice down. I'm telling them sounds pretty good to me. We could always use the information and help from a wizard. I suggest we do this thing first before we head out to do the mapping and go to the keep. What do you say?
I agree. Information's power, and we need more of that.
Excellent.
I'm very reluctant to, considering that there's a cult on our hands. And here we are running around doing someone else's bidding when there's a bigger threat coming our way.
Yes, but this will help us with our threat because we don't know what we're walking into, and he says this has something to do with that, so I'd rather have him help us voluntarily than try to drag it out of him, or I'd rather give us all the information we can instead of willingly than unwillingly.
Best 4th edition monster manual right there.
I wouldn't mind convincing him one way or another, but...
Whoa.
I'm with Rand and all that stuff. I think we should just head up north and go to that keep and deal with the cultists up there.
Oh, come on, man. We need all the information we need to, before we go up there. We don't know what we're going to get into. And besides, he's a wizard. He knows what he's talking about.
He has been around for quite a while.
I want to know about this portal first. I want to know more about it before we go in there, and we could be walking into hordes of stuff that we aren't ready for. So I'd rather know more about it.
What is there to
before we
know?
know, we may need to know how to seal this thing again.
How to stop it? How it can be opened? That sort of thing.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, the wizard would know more about a portal than any of us knuckleheads, don't you think?
I love it. Knuckleheads. I love
I'm
it.
still not convinced.
Well,
I want to get rid of this cult as badly as you do. I don't like Orcus either, but I'd also like keeping my skin about me as well.
it's just a
Sure,
couple
Ren,
hours.
that your
I'd rather
God
not
will
wind up
prefer-
an undead minion of his.
It's just a couple hours from where we were at before.
TLOL TA, thank you for the follow, TLOL. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome to the community.
We can start out right in the morning. Right in the morning.
Bright and early.
Hey, since I think we're in the middle on this, like me and Rin are on one side of the boat and you guys are on the other, maybe the fairest thing is just let Free decide which way we go first.
I've already said that we need to get more info. We have no idea what we need to do when we get there.
And the wizard will know a lot more if for instance, if there's trouble with his apprentice, he might give us more information that'll help us. What do you think?
For all we know, this apprentice could
guys,
be a
maybe we
follower
can
of
make
Orcus.
a compromise. Maybe we can go for a scouting mission at the keep first.
If he's a follower of Orcus, then that's even better for you because you're eliminating more followers of Orcus. So either way, it's a win-win for us.
Maybe the old man may be Orcus himself trying to recruit you to the cult.
What
I'm
is
just
it?
kidding.
Spoiler alert.
Who said that?
God.
Wait a minute, that's not in the module. No.
Everybody follow along now. It's story time.
No,
I've already
it's on
changed
page
so much of
36.
this shit around already, man. I've already changed a lot around. Oh, I'll hear about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's not the way official 4E regulations state that you must follow this to the T. Oh my goodness.
Well, just to let you know, I understand what you're talking about, young lady, but I'm a tank. I'm a tank, and I want to go with a little somebody to watch my back. And a wizard's pretty good at watching your back. So I want to go down that burial site first.
Should we roll like a diplomacy check or something?
I don't mind.
One more side note. Hey, game. Just imagine how much shit I'm gonna get from the Pathfinder guys when I start changing Rise of the Rune Lords around. Oh my god.
I know.
They're gonna be fucking calling Pathfinder Society police on me.
I'd be doing that on purpose just to mess with them.
My goodness. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got 13.
So what do you guys think?
Well, right now the party's split.